Welcome to Nashville SC's post-match immediate availability. We're here with Nashville SC head coach BJ Callaghan. As a reminder, please use the hand raise function or the chat in Zoom if you have a question. We're going to go straight into questions tonight. Ben, we'll start with you. Go ahead and ask two if you have one.
Yeah. Hey, BJ, it felt like, obviously, after coming back from 2-0 down, that a lot of guys, Andy, Dan, Jason, were just kind of struggling there at the end. What did you make of just kind of the way that you held on for that long, and then just kind of where it went wrong at the end?
We're really proud of the group. It shows how resilient these guys are to come back down 2-0. Tremendous amount of fight. And sure, when you put in that effort, there was guys that were tired. I thought we were able to get them off the field as many as we can. And once again, it's just, how can we be better in these moments, right? Even the goals that I think we conceded were self-inflicted.
Just kind of looking at form over the last, I guess, 2 months it's been, obviously Open Cup through to the final, but aside from that, the results just haven't been there. Are you kind of concerned about where you guys have dropped in the table, and what needs to go right over the next, I guess, 3 games to kind of get in a good place heading into the playoffs?
Listen, it's not a secret. We're in a little bit in a tough spell right now. But again, I think this team has continued to show the way that it fights and it doesn't quit, and we'll continue to lean on that to sort of get back home and try to get a win. We don't put much stock in the table at the point. When you look how tight the table is, it's whatever, from top to bottom. It's tight. We know that we control our destiny still, and objectives that we set for the season are still there. So we'll learn from this and rally because that's what this team does. It's what makes this team good, and put in a performance on Saturday night.
All right, we'll go to Jacob Shaffelburg.
Yeah. BJ, this is now the second straight week that you've given up a game-winning goal in stoppage time. Is there any trend or maybe theme you can point to, just in terms of how you're closing out games lately?
Yeah, man, I just think collectively we have to manage the moments better and stay focused all the way through. Again, I think the 3 goals that we had tonight were preventable, and so we just need to be better and executing in the tough moments.
And Jason Palacios went off late in the second half. Do you know exactly what he was dealing with, and do you have any maybe immediate update on him and his condition?
I don't have any. I have not had any updates yet on any of the players.
All right, we'll go to Blair.
Hey, BJ, to start off the match, you had the 3 center mids in, which is not something we've seen you use often this season. What were your goals sort of for that newer shape, you can call it, and did you see what you liked? Did you see anything you liked from it?
Yeah, I thought defensively, primarily for most of the whole match, we, especially the first half, we were really difficult to break down, and I thought those 3 center midfielders did a really good job defensively and the front 3. So, and then offensively, I thought, we were able to find some moments and some combinations through the middle of the field. But again, self-inflicted wounds kind of, I think, gave them the goals.
And just on Walker Zimmerman, he was listed on the injury report as questionable. What is the status for his sort of injury?
Yeah, I think he's day-to-day. We thought with a little bit of rest, we could get him ready for this game. And just couldn't make it by game time. But I expect it to be day-to-day.
Jacob, do you have another? All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, y'all. We're back with Jacob Shaffelburg. We're going to, again, start with questions. If you have to, go ahead and ask your follow-up after your first. We'll start with Ben again.
Yeah, hey, Jacob. I'm just curious kind of what were the instructions when you went on at halftime? And obviously you made an impact, I think, scoring after 5 minutes. How did you feel like that went?
I knew kind of late that was going on, I guess. I was kind of just passing around on the field at halftime, and I found late. Usually I do a bit better when those ones happen, last second, kind of just feel free. But it was just kind of like the same as always when I go on that right side, just kind of try to get runs in behind and make a difference. But yeah, I was super happy to get a goal box. It's disappointing to get that result, but on a personal level, I was happy.
Yeah, and then just in terms of the result, I guess the second MLS match where you've gone on the road and put in a pretty good performance, and then kind of lost in stoppage time. Just what have you kind of made of maybe the commonalities between those performances? And I guess what do you guys need to do to get back on track here with just 3 games left before playoffs start?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's not a position that you want to be in right now, but I think the tides are turning for us. We all know what it takes to do well. We have a lot of older guys on the team that have been here and got in the playoffs. So I honestly, I think we're right there. I mean, those last 2 games, they get late goals. It could have easily been us getting a late goal, and we could have been 6 points. So it's just, it's a game of inches, I guess. And I thought we were the better team tonight, but it sometimes doesn't work out for the better team. But yeah, I still think we're in a good spot. We have a final to play for, and we're still in a playoff spot right now. So I mean, as much as you want to complain, there's still a lot of positives.
All right, we'll go Jacob James.
Yeah, Jacob, you had 2 assists back when you played Orlando or Geodis in August. Is there anything in the matchup or just in the dynamics of it when Nashville and Orlando play that enables you to have kind of success?
No, I feel like I've always played poorly against Orlando, apart from the last 2 games, actually. So, on a personal level, I've been really happy with how my last 2 games against Orlando have gone, but I don't think there's a difference. For me, it's just about finding that consistency. I feel like I can do it. It's just doing it every game now against all opponents. I've just been, struggling with that my whole career. It's just finding that consistency, but it definitely helps my confidence coming off of a performance like that.
And I guess what are maybe the biggest things you can emphasize from just the way you were able to rally back from a 2-goal deficit to tie the game? Is that something that you can take as a positive going into next week moving forward?
Yeah, we've done it before. I think that really helps when you've had a game before that you come back from 2 goals, and we've won one before. So just having that in the back of your head that you're never really out of the game. 2-goal lead is you can come back from that. It's not a great lead to have. And we almost had that momentum swing to a 3-2 lead for us. So yeah, it's just once you get that first goal back, it's you kind of have that. You're driving the car now, and you kind of have control of the game a bit more. But we just weren't able to quite get that 3rd goal.
All right, Blair.
Yeah, Jacob, is it frustrating not seeing your name amongst the starters, coming into the match, even though a couple of the wingers were out with an injury?
No, I don't get frustrated. It's just like I try to be the best teammate I can possible. I've never really understood why guys get all salty when they're not starting. It doesn't really help anyone. So I try to be a positive guy all throughout the week, starting or not starting, and just help my teammates out as much as possible, whatever that may be. And I trust whatever BJ does with the starting 11, with subs. He's a coach, so whatever he does, I fully support it, and I just try to make a difference in any way possible. So no, I don't get frustrated, I guess.
And then I believe this is your 6th consecutive loss on the road. Obviously, the home form is much better. What are the biggest differences there for you as a player? And do you see any trends on those away losses so far this season?
No, I mean, like I was saying, we're 1 goal away from winning those last 2 games. I think a lot of these away games, apart from a few, we've been really close. We've been in it. But yeah, maybe that's just the one thing we're missing right now is getting that final piece is just getting that goal on the road to put a game to bed. But yeah, it's extremely frustrating not winning on the road. We're all frustrated, but it just creates more motivation for us to do better moving forward.
All right, y'all. That's it for tonight. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, guys.